Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Autumn. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. So today we are going to talk about the new Makeup Forever HD Skin Matte Velvet Powder Foundation. So this powder retails for $43 and comes in 32 shades. Now, Makeup Forever did have a previous HD powder foundation, just like they had the HD liquid foundation, but then they came out with the HD skin foundation. So this is like the reformulation, and Makeup Forever claims that this foundation is, let me open it up and see. I had it up and then my phone locked. It's a lightweight, medium to full coverage powder foundation that blurs the look of imperfections and mattifies for up to 24 hours for a natural, real skin finish. The coverage is full, the finish is matte, and it has Trio Blur Complex to visibly reduce the appearance of texture immediately for up to 24 hours. It's free of parabens, formaldehydes, formaldehyde releasing agents, phthalates, mineral oils, retinol palmitate, oxybenzone, coal tar, hydroquinone, sulfates, SLS, SLEs, triclocarbon, triclosan, and contains less than 1% synthetic fragrance. It's vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, and comes in recyclable packaging. So with all of that being said, I did pick up two shades. I picked up 1Y08 for like brightening, and I picked up 2Y30 for all over my face. In comparison to the liquid foundation, I have it in 2Y20, but I could wear 2Y20 or 2Y30 in the powder and the liquid, so I do say they match up pretty well. Currently right now, I do have the powder on, of course. In the video, I just have on the powder foundation, but I was not feeling up to filming an intro yesterday. I was sick. I'm still sick. But this morning I woke up and I put on the liquid, the liquid foundation with the powder foundation, and that's what I have on right now. So I would say if you are interested in this powder and just want to see how it wears and how it applies, stay tuned and keep on watching. So as you guys can see, I do have product on my face. So what I went ahead and did is I primed my face with my e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer and then my Danessa Myricks Blur Balm Powder. Then I went ahead and I put on my One Size Concealer and a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury Cream Bronzer. So did some underpainting. So now I can go and put the powder foundation on. Sorry if I sound like I'm out of breath. I'm sick. I'm getting over being sick. I'm at the end of it, but I'm congested. So yeah. I do look a little pale because I just have like my brightening concealer on. So yeah, I am going to be using the shade 2Y30 all over my face, and then 1Y08 under my eyes and like on the places I want to highlight. So let's just get into it. Also, I am not going to use the sponge that it comes with. I'm just not. I am going to use the Morphe E44 brush. It is just like a dense powder brush. And this is what the outside packaging looks like. It basically is like skin tone. This is what the powder looks like. Oh, the sponge just fell, but. And we're just gonna get into it. As far as me with powder foundation, I used to be a powder foundation girl. I used to wear MAC Studio Fix powder by itself, like when I worked for MAC, and then I also really like the One Size powder foundation, so I'm not new to powder foundation. But I'm just going to get some on my brush. It does have a lot of kickback in it, but I don't really care. And I'm just, ooh. Okay, this, no, I can make it work. It's a little dark, but I can definitely make it work. On coverage, I'd say it's a medium off the bat. Definitely could build it to a full. I did try it on in store to match myself. I did match myself. I could wear 2Y20, but with summer coming, I know I'm gonna get a little bit of color, so I decided to go with 2Y30 because it'll match me better during that time. And this one, once it's blended, it's good. So I'm really pressing it and like buffing it into my skin. With that one layer, it looks super smooth. I want to turn you down more. Okay, there we go. Hopefully you guys can see. If I have to brighten it after, I will, but it looks super, super smooth. Color actually does look really good. It's giving me like a medium coverage. I can still see my skin underneath it. And I don't know, I think it looks pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish really quick. That's one thing I do like about powder foundation. It's fast. I really thought this shade was gonna be too dark when I just applied it, but no, I think it's perfect. If you watch my other foundation reviews, I prefer to go a little bit darker. So yeah. I really like this brush because it's just a dense domed brush. Morphe doesn't make their E-line anymore though, but any dense domed brush will work. Across my nose, it is looking good. Sometimes I have dry skin on my nose and it won't like stick, but it is sticking. In the area where like most people have pores around their nose, it is so smooth and so blurring. I'm actually really, really, really liking this. And I'm building it to see if it's gonna get cakey, and it's not. It still looks so smooth and like just, you can tell I have powder on, but it's like very skin-like. Hopefully I didn't turn you guys down too much, but I wanted you guys to really be able to see. And this is with no liquid foundation underneath. I put on concealer and some bronzer, but like here in these areas I had nothing. I only had concealer under my eyes and then bronzer on my cheekbones, so that I like an extra sculpt. So coverage definitely can build to a full. I am seeing that right now. Honestly, you guys, I'm like very impressed so far. Okay, so this is the shade 2Y30 all over my face. And next we're gonna go into 1Y08 under my eyes. I do need to blend out my creases. Now, fun fact, I'm really not like a pressed powder under my eyes girl. I love a loose powder under my eyes, but I just want to try it. So this is what the shade looks like. I don't know if it's gonna, it's a lot lighter, very yellow, yeah. And I am, let me grab a clean powder puff so we have no mix of any other powder. So a clean powder puff. I'm gonna blend out under my eyes really quick, and then we're gonna go in and set them. Okay, so one thing I am noticing, I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but I do get sweaty like here, and it's breaking up the powder some. So I'm gonna wait, let my face cool down a little bit, and then we'll see what it looks like. I'm also gonna finish my face, and then I'll hop back on and let you guys know how it all goes. Sorry if my energy seems a little bit down. I am sick. I'm sure you guys can hear it, but I'll be right back with my finished face. Okay, so here is my finished face. To be honest, it's been finished for a minute, but I was filming another video and then just doing some things like around my house, so I got caught up. So it is now 4:21. I would say I've had this powder on for about 2 hours at this point, so it's had the time to really sink into my skin. And you guys, so far I am such a fan. It does not feel heavy no matter how much like you put on. To be honest, under my eyes are creasing, which is why I always say like I like to use a loose powder under my eyes. So I think the way that I will use this, and honestly how I planned on using it, I just wanted to try it and see, is set with my loose powder and then brighten with this one because it brightens really well. It's so smoothing and so pretty. But yeah, so it has been on for about 2 hours. It has set into my skin, and this is the rest of my makeup. Everything blended really well on top of it, and so far I have no complaints. I mean, as of right now, I would say they're a go, but I want to wear them for a few more hours, and then I would check back in and let you guys know how they wear. I'll probably wear them until at least like 10. So that's like an 8-hour wear. So yes, I will hop back on soon. I might hop on again in between that, because that's like, what, 6 more hours, 5.5. I'll probably hop on again in between that just to talk about how they wear. But yeah, let me know what you guys think so far, because I think they are super, super, super pretty. And that's really it. I'll be right back. Okay, so it is now 10:57 at night, so we're just gonna say 11, and this is what my face is looking like. So I have not touched up at all today. My blush, bronzer, highlight has all lasted really well. I feel like on camera it looks a little shiny in this area and here, but in person not so much. I am gonna blot and just see how that works, but I do want to mention my under eyes look crazy. Let me see. I don't know if you guys could see them, but my under eyes look crazy. I will say though, that is why I don't use pressed powder under my eyes. That was my concern from the jump, because I have not used any pressed powder that sets my under eyes like a loose powder. They're just very very, 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 very creasy, and I haven't done anything today. Like, I did my makeup, I cleaned up my house some, I went and got food, that's it. Like, there was nothing crazy like to make my under eyes crease like that, but that's how they crease all the time with a pressed powder. But that aside, I do still like how the lighter shade 1Y08 brightens and looks smooth everywhere else. And I mean, it looked smooth at first, but I kind of knew what was gonna happen. I just wanted to see. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna take my powder puff, and I'm going to take 2Y30, and I am just going to apply some powder. Actually, I'm going to take this tissue. That's what I grabbed tissue for. I'm going to take this tissue and I'm going to blot on the paper. There is some, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There's slight transfer, and that did disrupt the foundation a little bit in these areas. I don't think you guys will be able to see it. Let me turn this down some. Can you see it? I doubt you guys can see it because it is like very, very slight. But that being said, we're still gonna go and apply a little bit of powder and see if it like evens it out. Here on the side of my nose, it's picking up, like it's not as even, but adding the powder did help. This side did not break up as much. And on my forehead where I didn't blot so much with the paper, adding powder didn't mess with it. Okay, so there I am, all blotted, all reapplied. You guys can see how it looks now after I put it on at like 2, maybe even a little bit before that. I think I was done with my makeup around 2, so I think I put it on around like 1 something, I don't know, but it's 11. So I would rate this powder an 8 out of 10. I say an 8 because when I was applying it and my face was like getting a little sweaty because it's hot under the lights, the powder was breaking up a little bit. I think I told you guys that. And then right now when I blotted, it broke up a little bit. And the powder is like $43. So that's not cheap. And I don't really feel like it should be breaking up like that because my one size powder doesn't do that. Now in comparison though, I do like how like the finish and everything looks on this one and how you can build it and build it and build it and it still looks like skin. But this one doesn't break up as much. Another powder foundation that I have, MAC Studio Fix. This is like the OG powder foundation. I haven't worn this as a powder foundation in so long. I really can't tell you. I don't think it breaks up though. I really don't, because I would wear this in Arizona summer. I think I have like 2 more of these in here as well. Like I have quite a few shades of this because I used to work for MAC. But anyways, so that is my overall thoughts. This is what it looks like at 11:03. I think it is pretty, but it has its ups and downs. If you're like a very sweaty person, I don't know if this will work for you. And if you're super oily, I don't know if this will work for you. Again, I am like normal to oily. Sometimes I get oily around here, but pretty normal. I get more sweaty here, but I don't like drip sweat. It's weird. But I still like it. I'm gonna keep it. Tomorrow I'm gonna wear it, but I'm gonna try it over a foundation, like with a loose powder brush, just like something like this to set it. So it doesn't add too much coverage, just sets. And I will let you guys know how that works too. I don't know if I'll put it in the video or I'll pin a comment. We will see. But that is really it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you've tried it. Let me know how you feel like it compares to the old one. I did try the old one. I wasn't really a huge fan of it. I actually ended up returning it. But this one I do really like. So let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. If you can't tell, I'm feeling a little bit better. I've just kind of been chilling. Earlier I was like so tired, but yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. God bless you, and bye.